I know for me, running up and down the East Coast, being on the road, managing 3 kids, family, the whole thing, my release is, okay, it's 1 day a week or 1 day every other week that I'm on the water for at least 3-4 hours as a fly fisherman, because that's the only place that I can turn off.
Yeah.
Like that's the only place that I can go and my mind completely turns off. Even when I'm sleeping, if I wake up in the middle of the night, I start thinking about work, and the next thing you know, I'm laying there for the next hour and a half thinking about work. I did it last night. I laid there from like 2 to 2:45, 3 o'clock thinking about work. The only place I know I can turn off is on the water. So knowing that individuality and knowing each person on your team's individuality and how they can get their release and understanding that, I think is huge.
And I think that goes to like figuring out what that balance looks like. So for you, you've been able to identify, okay, once a week or once every other week, I need my 3 to 4 hours. Otherwise, I can go all out and sustain that, and it's good. I am a little bit more like you, where as long as I know I've got some like fun, social, I'm very extroverted. So, like, as long as I know I'm going to be able to be around people and relax at least once a week, I'm pretty much good. I'm okay kind of keeping my head down and cranking out all the things I have on my list. Otherwise, my wife is totally different. She needs that daily dose of relaxation to feel good. And it could be a 30-minute episode of watching TV, but if she doesn't get that daily dose, it will really affect her. And that, I think, it opens up this discussion around communication when we're talking about working environments, when we're talking about our families and everything that's going on. So much of it, and I know this sounds so obvious and cliche, but we all are terrible at it at certain times in our lives, is that communication. So, you've, as a leader, in my world, for example, I manage a staff of like 15 people with our girls hockey program. We've got 250 girls in the program, which means we've got 500 parents, all of whom want constant communication, right? But specifically with my staff, I have to be able to understand what they need, because what their needs are all going to be different. How they want to be interacted with, what they value, what they care about, it's all different. And if I as a leader don't initiate those conversations to understand what's important, then to me that is a failure on my part.